Okay, I need another 6. I think I've got enough here. 36 torches, coal, charcoal, and because I need a little more fire and energy than the coal could give me, the nickelite and that. Oh, I have 7. Either I had one more than I thought, or I can't count. I wonder which one that is going to turn out to be. So pretty certain this is a nice... Okay, now do you hear that thunder? That thunder in the completely clear blue sky? That's because I'm messing with the magical aura. As you start doing stuff, flux gets into the atmosphere, and that's the effect it has. Right. Interesting. Something magical I create has exactly the essences that I put into it, plus a bit of magic. Makes sense. So, the next thing I want to do, I think, is make a thermometer. Because this will act as a magical compass pointing me towards the nearest magical aura. So I need a water shard with 4 gold ingots. I only have 1 water shard. That's going to be an issue because I wanted to make 2 of these things, but let's just go with what we've got for now. I need 1 more gold ingot. One more gold ingot. Perfect. Oh, I love doing that. Right. So, basically, because I want to make a pair of goggles. Goggles of the revealing, which means you need 2 thermometers for it. With the goggles of revealing, that's when you can really see what's going on with the magic. So, it just needs an arcane work table. Doesn't require the infusion stuff, although I can make it in the infusions thing if I wanted to. So, no, that's a cauldron. This is my arcane work table. So, water shard, bit of gold, drop my magic wand in. There we go. Ah, okay. How does this work then? It seems to be pointing this way. Let's just temporarily dig our way out of here. Curious where this is going to lead. This is basically pointing me towards the magical node, which is going to be powering my place. And lo and behold, it's in the Silverwood tree. Was kind of expecting that, but this has confirmed it. So what I really want another one of these, so I can make myself those goggles. They may have to wait a bit. Yep, because I only had one water. And it does have to be water, doesn't it? It's not like flashing through any others. Some of these designs you can use any magical shard you want. So we'll have to move on to something else for the moment. Now, one of the things I really want is I want to play around with the Wand of Equal Trade and the Wand of Excavation. So, let's start with the Wand of Excavation. I need 3 earth shards for that on a Wand of the Apprentice. Now, hopefully I can do that. I think I've got my Wand of the Apprentice still in there. I need 3 earth shards. Well, earth shards is the one thing that I'm pretty rich on. Yeah, okay, so it is just in a square. Then I'm going to need 16 metal and 4 instrument. 16 metal and 4 instrument. Metal can either come from iron or copper. I'm actually finding an awful lot of copper right now, but iron is purer. It's got 8, so I think I only need 2 of them. And 4 tool. Flint is a good source of tool, although it dumps... That would also dump 4 rock into the atmosphere. But that isn't as much as an actual tool. Ah, no, that's interesting. That would give me 13. If I could find a source of 3 metallum, but I don't think such a thing exists. So, yeah, I think we're going with 4 of these. So let me just double check. 16 and 4, yes. Let me quickly sleep before the spiders come after me. And the sheep. Are you deciding you're still mad at me? White Enderman. Leave my building alone. Okay. Boil some water. Oh, and he's after me. Don't know why. It was daylight. Okay. 16 and 4. I have no idea why I'm trying to right-hand click on that. It's getting late. I might need to stop for the day. Probably won't be the end of the episode, but it will be the end for me today. So I left my wand in here, didn't I? Oh no, I don't. Silly me, I don't need my wand. I'm just boiling the stuff and getting my wand of excavation. Okay, if we read the description of that a bit. Simply points where you want to excavate and the magic does the rest. Tougher materials take longer to mine, and anything other than earth and stone takes much longer. So we are going to take this baby down into my mine. I better not have it in hand when I right hand click on my linking books, because you never know. So let's see what this can do. Oh, look at that. And look at the range on it. Now, to my knowledge, this thing has a durability, so it will wear out and then stop working. But as a strip mining tool, you can see that this can really speed things up. I love the sound effect as well. Although I imagine after a couple of hours of strip mining that might get a little annoying. So I'm curious how long this thing lasts. I mean, it might be worth getting, say, an enchanted pick with fortune or something on it for when I find the actual ore. And save this just for the clearing. Huh. Nice. There's a lot of lava around here. Okay, let's get back up there. I need a linking book down here, don't I? If I had a linking book down here to the nether node, then, well, to the overworld node even, I wouldn't have to climb up and down these stairs all the time. Haha. Let me see if I've actually got the leather I need. Yes, I do. Okay. I believe I only need... No, I need 2 books. When setting up a new linking node, you need 2 books. So that's... I'll show you how I do this. probably worked it out already, but just in case you haven't. Right. So that gets me 2 books. So the first thing I'm going to need is a second link to this overworld node. Hang on, do I have any spare book stands? Book stands. I thought I had a load of them. Yes, I do. So first I go to the overworld, to the overworld node, and I make myself a fresh linking book to it. There we go. Now I pop to the Chaos Star, and to avoid confusion I rename it. Overworld. Now I know that it was a link in the Nether and it had called itself Nether, but to me it's a linking book to my overworld node. Right, now the next thing I need to do is make a linking book at the bottom of here. So, no. I'm trying to find somewhere nice for it. I don't think there is anywhere. It's just get some of that cobble. That'll do. So we'll throw our book down. And this is where the link to the overworld lives. And now I need a link here. And my tradition is always to make my links to a place within range of the way back. That way if I go somewhere by accident, I can get back quickly. So there we go. This is a linking book to my strip mine. So first we need to name it. And actually I'm going to call this one the mine. And it can go there. And this one I want to rename. Workshop, perhaps, seeing as this does lead to the top where all my machines and everything are. Workshop. There we go. So now if I want to go strip mining, I can pop down here, whack out my my diamond drill or my wand of excavation, and go to town. And it means I can strip mine higher than I was before, so I'm more likely to spot stuff. Is that not awesome? And no more climbing up and down that long ladder. Okay, so the other wand that I really wanted to try out was the Wand of Equal Trade, and for that I need 3 Viz shards. I'm not sure I've got 3, so that might have to wait. Yeah, I've only got 2. Okay, then let's work on these alembics. Now I discovered those as part of my basic flux research. So that's how you make an arcane alembic. But each arcane alembic needs a flux filter. And a warded jar. Warded jar is glass panes and an arcane wood block. No, that's an arcane stone block. Okay, arcane wood blocks is simply 4 great wood logs in an arcane work table. I need silverwood for my alembic. So the time has come to chop down my silverwood tree. Now, chopping it down will not take away the magical node that it's got, which is good, because that's a pure magical node, which is actually cleaning the flux of the air that I'm in. But I just have to fingers crossed that it will drop some saplings. So, let's go chop him down. Now, I don't want to use my sickle on this because it's not compatible with all the mods. Somehow this seems like sacrilege. There we go. So I'm going to wait for all the leaves to decay to see whether or not we get any saplings. I've no idea what's happening, but these things just appeared. And one of them's angry. That one's very angry. I think I may have messed the magical aura. Can I hit that with an arrow? I was just waiting for those leaves to decay. I think these are wisps. They're a sign that the magical aura is getting very, very dirty. I definitely have to get these alembics up and running. I've been very unlucky. I don't think I'm going to get a... don't think I'm going to get a sapling out of this at all. Okay, get close to them. They don't like it. Come on. I'm not sure these arrows are having any effect. Curious whether these things drop anything. Whoa, he is zapping me. A lot. Let's not mess with them. Not yet, anyway. Nope, nothing. Oh well. So I think the wisps will go away after a while. But it does mean that I need to work on these alembics. So to make an alembic, what you do with the alembics is you put them around your cauldrons. You can have up to 4 on a cauldron, and any essences that aren't used in the thing you're doing are captured in the alembics. Then you can use files to take those essences out of the alembics and put them into watered jars, which you can store around your workplace. So, we'll need... I'm going to just fit out one of these cauldrons with an alembic for now. So, it's going to need 12 gold, 4 flux filters, 4 watered jars, and 4 brewing stands. Which means I need blaze rods. This will have to wait till the morning. Okay, now before I go off on a blaze hunt, I realise that I have 37 experience levels here, and if I were to die and lose those, I would not be a happy bunny. So, I need to enchant something. And one of the things I've discovered is that you can enchant things like wands. So with luck, and there's also like enchantments that aren't available to normal things. There's dum-de-dum-de-dum. Billy's online there. I'll answer him in a moment. Somewhere here there is information about special enchantments. There we go. New enchantments. Only available for Thaumian stuff and Thaumcraft unique stuff. So there's things like repair, which means it will always repair. And treasure is the Wand of Excavation's version of Fortune, so I would really like to get that. So fingers crossed, we'll get something decent. If not, I can always enchant just books later and add it. So let us go for this. Treasure 2 and Charging 1. Now what does Charging 1 do? Gotta watch out for spiders. There we go. Charging. Ones with this enchantment retain some of the features of the casting one they are crafting from and will slowly recharge themselves from the aura. Ooh, now does that mean that... Now that means I think this thing might be like a repair on this. Because it will regain health. Cool. Right. Yes, I moved the book over to here simply because it seemed to make more logical sense and it needed to be under a cover. Right. No, but I just got treasure 2 on my Wand of Excavation, which does the same thing. There we go. Alright, so I want to leave in here, though, these wonderfully important items in case I fall into lava. So I'm going to leave my thermometer, my water jars. Yeah, I've put a load of water jars all the way around the building. So there's a load there, some there, well, 2 there. There will be a load there, and there's room for a second row up on top of these blocks. Now what these blocks are, these are marker blocks. You make them with wood and wool, and they come in the different colours of the wool. Those are what's going to tell my little golem minions where to go. So there's going to be a golem minion whose job it is to empty these alembics that we're making. And then he'll run off and fill the jars. And he needs to know where the jars are. So that's what that's about. Right. Put my Wand of Excavation away, my book. I don't think I'll need my minium stone, even. Actually, I probably want to put my Thaumaturge's robe on because it acts as armour a little bit. I need to enchant those. I want to find out what sort of how good they'll be with like a level 30 enchantment on them or something. Ooh, levers are a source of control. Interesting. So I don't need that. I'll hang on to the axe. Could do with some more arrows, especially if I'm going blaze hunting. I don't really have any feathers though. And I want to make myself just a spare iron sword for now. Later on I'm going to make like a really decent magical sword. Okay, there we go. So off to the nether and off to find some blaze. So I'll be wandering around here trying to find out where they are. I thought I saw a blaze spawner somewhere.